Are you looking for homes in the Rockwall area that are on extended lots? Well, in this video, that's exactly what we've got. We're going to be touring two builders. We've got Shaddock Homes and Coventry Homes. And these homes are going to be located on 62, 72, and even a 100-foot lot. These are absolutely beautiful homes. You are 25 miles east of Dallas in Rockwall. You are 5 minutes from I-30 and close to all the shopping, plus in the A-rated school district. So let's go ahead and get after it right now. Hey, welcome to the Coventry model home. Come on in. So we're in the Falls, and this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 4-car garage. All right. So the first thing that I will notice is they have got this beautiful built-in area right here in the entryway. This is going to be a great place where you can drop off your keys. You see they've got a great painting, wonderful place to display some of your vases and your artwork. But the one thing I do notice is look up and see how tall the ceiling is. This is great, and I love that chandelier. Now, as we walk in a little bit further, we've got our home office. And this is really a large space for an office. You've got the nice double window, so it lets in so much light. And as you can see, they've got these really large shelves here with your desk, and you still have plenty of room to walk around. And they've also done your double French doors, but these are a little different because the wood is a little bit thicker. I just think that adds a really nice detail. All right, let's go ahead and head on a little bit further into the house. But as we walk in a little bit further, the thing that I also notice is if you'll look down, we've got hardwood floors, and they've gone with the lighter color. But obviously, if you decided to build and you went through the design center, you could pick the color of wood floors that you actually wanted. We also have the half bath right off of the hallway for your guests. So that way they don't have to go into any of the bedrooms. They've got their own bathroom right here up front. Okay, let's come in a little bit further because I absolutely fell in love with this kitchen. So the first thing that you'll notice is they've done the granite waterfall island. And I think that this is just such a beautiful touch. You've got plenty of room for your 4 bar stools. And I like this. You know, they used to put the plugs on the side of the island. Now they've stopped doing that. They felt like it was a safety hazard because you could trip over or catch a plug, knock over a crock pot. So now what they've done is they've actually put the pop-up plugs in the island, and then when you finish, you can push it back down and it doesn't take up any of your island space. As we come a little bit further in, they've done the lighter quartz countertops on the back island with the lighter 42-inch cabinets and the cabinets above. You've got an absolutely gorgeous wood-wrapped vent with your 6-burner gas range. But look, they've also put in drawers right under the range. Perfect place to store your pots and pans. And then you've still got tons of cabinet and drawer space. All right. The other thing that they do here at Coventry is they have your double built-in ovens and the built-in microwave. Now, I personally like the microwave that's a little bit taller. I've seen some of the builders where they'll put the microwave down lower. I don't like that. So they have actually included this all together. So you've got plenty of baking space, particularly when you have the holidays and you've got a large family coming over. You're not having to worry about, you know, timing. You've got your 2 built-in ovens right here. All right, now before we take a look at the living area and the dining room, we're gonna come down this little hall because this has got a little tucked in surprise that I really thought was really smart. Now, we'll check out the laundry room a little bit later, but they've got your food pantry. You know, we love to look at the pantry. So you've got your pantry that is tucked right here around the corner. So you don't have to worry about that taking up any extra space in your kitchen. But this is what I thought was really smart in their design. This is one of your secondary bedrooms, and it is perfect for your guests, perfect for, you know, the in-laws when they come and visit, because it's tucked away and it is really a large, spacious room, and it has its own ensuite bathroom and a walk-in closet. Now, I absolutely love that because I know sometimes when your guests come over, you know, they want to visit and everything, but then they want to have their privacy. This layout absolutely affords your guests to have that privacy when they come over and visit you. All right, let's go and take a look at the living area. Now, right off of this hall, you also have the door where you would enter in from your garage. Like we said, this is going to be a 4-car garage. So you'd have your entrance on this side and then your entrance on the other side. Okay, now we're going to come into our dining area. And this I absolutely love. Look, you have got a space that is large enough to seat 8 people, and you've got the beautiful folding patio doors. So, you know, in Texas, we have just amazing weather, really starting about the end of February to March. And so this way you can open up your sliding doors and you can enjoy that indoor, outdoor living. Now we also have a really nice size covered patio area. And the Coventry homes are going to be on 60 foot, 70 foot, and they've actually got a couple of homes that are a couple of lots that are 100-foot lots. So because this is so large with the square footage, the actual footprint's going to be a little bit larger, so your yard space isn't quite as big going back, but look how wide it is. All right. Now we have got the living area. And you really have 2 areas. So you can create a sitting area over in this section. And I love the fact that they have got the tall wall of windows all the way up. It lets in so much light. It's so bright. And then you've got your actual living space where, you know, you'd hang out, watch TV, got a large wall to where you can put your big screen TV, and then you also have your fireplace with the stone going all the way up. And I absolutely love this combination of the mantle and the tile. You know, this is something that's a little different than what we've seen. It's a textured tile, so it adds a little more dimension than, say, just your regular porcelain tile. Now, we've also talked about this is the model home. And it's going to contain so many of the bells and whistles, but what I really like about this is if you chose to build your own, you'll be able to pick structural changes, design changes, so this can absolutely accommodate what your family's needs are. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to head upstairs so you can see what's going on up there. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I forgot something. Before we head upstairs, let's go to the primary bedroom because that is spectacular. So your primary bedroom is actually located right off of the kitchen and the dining area. So you're going to come down this little hall right into the primary. Okay, now this is a showstopper. You have got these beautiful wood beams up top, gorgeous chandelier, wall of windows that lets in so much light. But the other thing that I really absolutely love is check out the windows that are above the bed. You know, you've got a little shelf to where you could display your decorations. But for me, I absolutely love all the natural light that is coming into this room and how tall the ceilings are. Okay, so now let's head into our primary bathroom. You've got your double doors, and if you'll notice, all of the doors down here on the first floor are going to be 8-foot doors. So once again, that adds height and makes everything look way more open. So you've got a linen closet right here, but you've got your double vanity. So you have his and hers vanities, one on each side. Now, I do know one of the upgrades for this bathroom is the tile that is behind your mirrors. That is an upgrade, but it shows you what you can actually do when you're designing your home. One of the vanities does have our little get ready area. So ladies, you have a place to sit, put on your makeup, and then you've got an absolutely gorgeous soaker tub. You have your shower, and I love that it's just a small step down, but you also have your bench seating. You also comes with the 2 shower heads. You've got your rainfall shower head and then your regular shower head. All right, now let's look at the primary closet because you know, we've talked about this in other videos. There is one feature that I absolutely love that I just think is so convenient. You've got your double hung rods on all sides of your primary closet. So plenty of space for all of your clothes, but it opens up right into the laundry room. I just love this. Now the laundry room is not huge. You've got enough space for your washer and dryer. You do have your built-in shelves and your hanging rod. And you know, would normally think, well, we might have space to put a freezer here. But unfortunately, you really wouldn't be able to because of the doors, and it's just not deep enough. But you could put potentially a folding table right there. All right, now let's head upstairs and check out the upstairs. Now, when we get upstairs, one of the things that you'll notice is that your game room does overlook the living area. So you get all of the natural light from the windows that were in the sitting area. You also have another window right behind where you enter in. Tons of natural light in this house. So we've got the game room, and as you can see, it really is a nice sized game room. They have got a, what is this called? Shuffleboard table, foosball. They've got Pac-Man, takes me back to my college days, and another game. So plenty of space. Off of the game room, you have your secondary bedrooms. Now the secondary bedrooms will actually have the Jack and Jill bathroom. So they'll have their own get ready area, but they will share the the shower and the tub. So nice size secondary bedroom with their own private sink and walk-in closet. And then we will come right through to the shared shower, tub, and the toilet area. And then you will walk into the second get ready vanity into your second bedroom. And this one has a nice linen closet right here. And here you go. Here is your other secondary bedroom. Once again, great size, a lot of light that comes through the windows. And the other thing I really like is check out how tall the ceilings are. These are easily at least 9-10 feet ceilings. And then you have the double closets. All right, we've got one last thing to show you up here, and that is we've got the media room. Now, this media room is really what I would call a true media room because it doesn't have any windows. You can close it off and it is dark just like you were in the theater. Now, they have done the built-in cabinetry with the under lighting, and they've done the step up as well. So that way you don't have to worry about not being able to see anybody and, not being able to see over somebody's head. That's what I meant. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna head downstairs and we're gonna talk about what they have as far as the different type of homes and the price points. Let's go ahead and head downstairs. Okay, so let's talk about what they have available. So they currently, I'm telling you, they just did the grand opening this week and their lots are absolutely flying. So this is a great opportunity to get in. So they currently have at least, looks like 6 plans available. And it will go anywhere from this particular model, which is 3667 square feet. It's a 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath with a 4-car garage. The base price on this model is $639,995. They have homes that are going to start anywhere from the 2,700 square feet that is going to start at $577. That's incredible prices for here in Rockwall, especially when you get the larger lots. Homestead is new, and so just to give you an idea of where they're located, we're about 5 minutes on the south side of I-30. To get to your grocery stores, it's about a 5 to 10 minute drive. It depends on whether you want to go to Walmart or you want to go to Kroger. Of course, the good thing is the brand new H-E-B that's coming, and if you don't know about H-E-B, it is a Texas thing. It is amazing. It's going to be literally right down the street. It is convenient to all of the shopping, all of the big box stores. And so this is just an amazing location. They are also building out their amenity center where they're going to have their splash pad, pond, and all of the amenities that your master plan communities are going to offer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to head over to our next model home and we're going to take a look at that. And I want you guys to let us know, what do you think about the model homes? Which ones do you like better? And we're going to also sneak in a couple of the spec homes so you can see what's already built and ready to go. Okay, welcome to the Shaddock model home. And I will tell you, this is the most beautiful home. When you come in, you go right into the office. And it is such a huge office space. They're using it as their sales office, so they have the built-in cabinets and the built-in desks. But when you take a look at this, it is absolutely massive. The other thing that I notice is how wide and open this entryway is. You've got the tall ceilings with the beautiful chandelier, but the space between is open, bright, and I love the fact that they've done the glass door so you get all that natural sunlight. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to come down and we're going to step down to this hall because they've done one of the secondary bedrooms down here. You have your half bath that is tucked into the hall. And that way this would be a perfect place for your guests when they come in. But you have got to check out this laundry room. It is amazing. So obviously, these are a lot of upgrades. You know, when we look at the models, we do know they do a lot of upgrades, but they have got the built-in cabinets. You've got your washer and dryer, and then the cabinets go all the way up to the top. And then when we come over, you've got your built-in shelves, your sink, more cabinet space, and you've got your cute drop-off area to where not only you can put your cubbies, hang your backpacks, but you've also got a space for your shoes underneath. All right, now we're gonna head down just a little bit more and we're gonna go into one of our secondary bedrooms. And this is such a nice space. Now they've done the 8-foot doors as well. So if you'll come in and see just how tall your ceilings are with the nice crown molding. And once again, this is perfect for all of your guests because you've got your ensuite bathroom. And I love how they've done the wood tone counters or cabinets with the beautiful quartz countertops. And you even have some of the storage area underneath. Now this particular floor plan is 3663 square feet, and the base price is going to start at $715,000. All right, let's go ahead and head towards the kitchen. Now this is a brand new plan for Shaddock's. So this is just stunning. Check out the kitchen and the living room. So you've got your huge kitchen island with the farmhouse sink, so pretty. You've got your 42-inch cabinets with the glass doors up top. Now, obviously, that's going to be a design center change, but they also have the beautiful wood-wrapped vent hood and your 6-burner gas range. They have also done the nice pull-out drawers, perfect place to store your pots and pans with your double oven and your built-in microwave. Okay, now let's come into the living area because first thing you'll notice is how tall the ceilings are and the absolute beautiful wood beams that go the entire length of the living and the dining room space. So your living room and your dining room are connected, but look at how much space there is between your table and the living area. The other thing that absolutely made me fall in love was all the windows. You have got almost floor to ceiling windows on 2 sides. You've got your large windows with the windows up top, but check this out. Not only do you have the one side of the sliding glass doors, but you have it on both sides by the living area. So you can completely open up this entire entertaining space. And they've got the tall ceilings over the covered patio. Now they have done the patio extension, so it gives a little more dining space, sitting space, but you also have the outdoor fireplace. Can you just see yourself in the cool evenings? And I get it, we don't get a whole lot of them, but sitting out here on the patio with a glass of wine It's just gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and head on back in. I absolutely love this with the sliding glass doors on both sides. All right, let's head back to our primary bedroom. So your primary bedroom is located off of the living area back in this direction. And when we come in to the primary bedroom, you will immediately notice how big this bedroom is. Not only do you have the tall ceilings, but you've got a king-size bed, two large nightstands, and your large dresser, and you still have all of the space in between the dresser. But ladies, you're gonna love this bathroom because it is absolutely stunning. So when we come in, they have done the herringbone tile on the floor. You also will have your double vanities, so one on each side of your large soaker tub. And I love the size of this soaker tub because I'm tall and I can actually lay down in that tub and stretch out. But here is the thing that I just thought was the coolest thing. So you've got a closet here and you have your built-ins with your drawers. And at first I was like, well, that can't be the primary closet. Sorry guys, that's your closet. Ladies, your closet's right over here. And not only do you have your double hung, you've got built-in shelves, you've got your built-in drawers, and you've got storage on top. This closet is amazing. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and let's head on upstairs. Okay, when we come upstairs, we come straight into the game room. And the first thing that I like about this is they've done the wood floors, even upstairs in the game room area. Your game room will overlook the dining area, so you can just see how tall the ceilings are. So in the game room, you can see they've got a pool table and still plenty of room for a seating area. And I love the fact that they've added these cute bench seats. I mean, you still have you have extra seating right here if you didn't want to put in the chairs. All right, right off of the game room is your media room. Now this media room doesn't have doors. So, you know, I think I would want to have doors on my media room just so I could close that off. But you could use this as just a casual TV area as well. For the kids, they could have their own space, watch their TV up here. You don't have to worry about that. All right. Now down the hallway is where we're going to come into our secondary bedrooms and bathroom. All right. Right down here, we've got our first secondary bathroom. And it actually also is being able to access this cute little bedroom. They've also done the really tall ceilings up here as well. You can see just from the chandelier how tall the ceilings are. All right, now you've also got a shared bathroom. So when we come into our other secondary bedroom, which once again is really a large bedroom. That's one of the things I like about Shaddock is their secondary bedrooms typically tend to be a little bit larger, but you've got a shared bathroom. So you could enter your bathroom area from here with your vanity and the tile that goes all the way up the ceiling. But I love the tile that they selected for this bathroom. This is so cool. The little circles, the blue, I love that color. And then you would come right into your other secondary bedroom. Now they have added the wood detail around the bedroom. That is going to be considered an upgrade as well, but a trip to Home Depot or Lowe's, you could do that in no time. All right, now we're going to go ahead and let's head downstairs so we can talk about all the different options they have available here at the Shaddock homes. Okay, so let's talk about what Shaddock has to offer. So they have plans that are going to start anywhere from $25.96 square feet and a base price starting at $589, all the way up to $38.94 square feet with the base price starting at $729. Now this particular model home, it is $36.63 and the base price does start at $715. Obviously, you can add your structural changes, your design center options, and I will tell you, they have some amazing incentives going on right now. Now here's the thing, I can tell you what they are, but next week they may change or even the next month. That's why you definitely want to give us a call because we know what the current incentives are, and that way we can make sure that you're getting the best deal best deal out there. But let's talk a little bit about this community. So Homestead, like I said earlier, is going to be located about 5 miles south of I-30. So you're very close to shopping. You're very close to your grocery stores, restaurants. This is going to be a community that has 3 phases. Currently, they are in phase 1. And like I said, it has been a very popular new subdivision. They're going to have a total of 490 lots. Now, the great thing about this community is there is no mud, there is no PID, and right now the tax rate is 1.53%. Now, we've talked about property taxes here in Texas, and I know they are probably higher than a lot of places. We offset that a little bit by not having the state income tax, but 1.53 really is a pretty low tax rate for this area. They are going to have the amenity center with the swimming pool, walking trails all through the community and all through the area. So what did you think about our 2 model homes? Let us know in the comments. Which one do you like better? Do you like the Coventry model home or do you like the Shaddock model home? And as always, make sure that you give us a call because we would love to talk with you about what are some of the things that you're looking for here in the Rockwall area. And as always, hopefully we will see you guys around the town.